I'm kind of having one of those like good teacher moments, even though the essays are either great or they didn't do any work. And I will say 95% are pretty good. And the other 5% is like, you're willfully trying to fail this assignment. And so I might let you. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Caffeinated Classroom. If you've not been here before, my name is Marie. I'm a high school English teacher in Southern California, and I'm also a mom of 2. This week for my Teacher Mom vlog, I decided to take you around on some of our errands. It is Sunday morning. Normally I run all of our errands on Saturday morning, but my husband has been out of town. So yesterday the kids and I just sat around and like got stuff cleaned up around the house, hung out, watched movies. I got some blogging done for caffeinatedclassroom.com. There's a crisis in the other room. I'm going to make a shopping list. Something is happening with Tic Tacs in the other room. There's a crisis. I'm going to finish making my shopping lists for Trader Joe's for groceries and Target for other essentials. And then we'll be on our merry way. All right, let's go. Pull-ups, pull-ups.
Hello, camera.
Hello. All right, Ellie Belly. Okay, baby girl. No, she does not need a new potty.
We're not gonna get a new potty.
Okay, I just found the cutest, like how cute is this nice basic black? And I love this skirt. I cannot, Wyatt? We do not need another potty. I don't understand. Uh-huh. Oh, running errands just now was a bit of a harrowing journey. I was hungry. My children were hungry. They're both kind of tired because we watched a movie last night and I let them stay up a little bit late. I made some rookie moves. Like I should have brought snacks for us along the way. For some reason, I just didn't. There were just a few things. Got the car unloaded, fed the whiny children. They were kind of bickering. So I decided, okay, that's it. Everybody's just going to take a shower. I took a shower and I feel so much better. I just showered both of them. They are running around the house naked right now. So you can probably hear them in the background because that's just what you're supposed to do, is run around the house naked after you take your shower, right? Like that's what you guys do, right? We are going to prep lunches for the week, get some breakfast things ready for the week, vacuum the house. I did some cleaning earlier.
Mommy.
Yes, baby. Oh, you're not naked anymore. Come here.
But Betty, we're gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some fun stuff lined up here. We're gonna make some, hold on, baby. We're gonna make some pumpkin bread. We're gonna make some funfetti Halloween cupcakes. We're gonna have some cider. I've got some chicken and veggies and rice roasting in the crock pot for dinner.
And do you see this right there? It actually goes on here. So both of these go together.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good, right? Do you think it's gonna taste like Halloween?
No.
No. What would that?
It tastes like cupcakes.
All right, well folks, you heard it. We're doing some Halloween-y sorts of things around here. Yeah, we're just gonna get ready for the week. I'm gonna blow dry my hair because that needs to be taken care of before little orphan Annie like takes over the world. Yeah, that's just a typical Sunday for us. I've got food going in the crock pot so that I don't have to think about cooking dinner. I can just prep food for the week and we'll be ready to go. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, happy Tuesday. Nope, it's Monday. It's not Tuesday, it's definitely Monday. I just got confused. I am in my prep period right now, but I just want to check in with you guys a little bit. My day-to-day is actually super easy as far as class goes. They have a presentation tomorrow, so they're working on slides for their presentations and it's super informal. Most of my day already with my 2 classes has been spent saying, you guys are overthinking this. We're just practicing your presentation skills. It's okay. These slides are not the important part. Your presentation is, and like the information in them. And I am taking the time right now to grade the essays that they gave me last week. I'm just kind of walking around and like fixing chairs. Sorry, you're coming with me on this journey. They turned in mini essays on Lord of the Flies, on some lit analysis, and that is something that I have started grading, and I have a little list going, which I'll show you in just a second, of like skills that I need to address and review and kind of reteach before finals, because we're on a quarter system, so finals are coming up pretty quickly. They're in a couple of weeks. So basically what I'm doing is I have these rubrics which kids self-graded themselves, and I am just grading right on top of their self-grade, and it's so that I can see what they think they did or what they want me to think they did anyways on the essay, and then I can go right over it and say yes but, or yes you're right, or no you're super off, or whatever it is. And they've actually submitted theirs online. I'm referencing my computer's right in front of me. So they turn them in through Google Classroom, which is super cool because I don't have this big stack of essays. The only stack I have is of paper rubrics, because I'm still not super happy with grading on my computer just yet. It's not quite the functionality I want it to be, and I've used Doctopus and Gubrick. There's just a lot of like, there are a lot of extra steps that go into grading an assignment that was turned in through Google Classroom. It's not quite what I need it to be, and right now I'm finding it easier to just use my paper rubric and grade and read it from the screen and make my comments in writing. But as I've been going, I will show you some things that I've been writing down. I already know we're going to need to sincerely review, I don't know if you can see that, MLA format, like big time review MLA format. And I was asking a few of my students, like, what is it that you guys are missing having to do with MLA? Like, even if their format is correct, like their in-text citations are correct, their works cited page is a like hot mess or completely missing, or it's like a bullet point that says like the name of the book. So like, I don't know, there are enough students who have done this incorrectly that like something must be wrong. Something is missing, there's a big hole here. And I was asking a couple kids who are pretty credible, like they're not gonna BS me. So tell me about what you know about MLA. And one kid hit it right on the head. He goes, I feel like I've had a bunch of teachers reference MLA format and go through it really quickly, like they're giving me a review. He's like, but I've never actually been taught this is how to do it. Like, it seems like teachers assume that we've been taught how to do it and no one's actually sat down and taught us how to do it. So I think I'm gonna be doing some mini lessons on MLA and creating an MLA works cited. But then like the essays that I graded just now, I probably graded like 25 since this morning started. Next steps, I need to work on helping them craft their analysis, because their analysis is okay. Their analysis of their evidence, it like explains, it puts the evidence into context, and it kind of makes connections back to their claim, but it needs to be better. So we need to practice that. And then integrating quotes. Some of them are okay, except it'll be like, in this quote from Lord of the Flies. So I need to like help them learn how to do it with a little bit more finesse, things that are a little bit more organic, a little bit more natural, and that don't make their essays sound like robots wrote them, but actually like humans wrote them. Because I'm getting a lot of insight within their analysis, but it's just really choppy to read. And then MLA is a hot mess. I have a lot of work to do, but two things going for me right now. I have Halloween candy because I don't care that I've gained weight. I don't really care. Actually, I'm kind of proud of it. Like, this body brought two beautiful children into the world. They are thriving. I still have self-confidence. I feel good about myself, and I'm pretty healthy. So you know what? I'm gonna eat some candy. That's number one. And number two, I don't know if you noticed before. Let me take off my lanyard so I can show you. I am wearing my super cute evidence and ethics shirt from Too Cool for Middle School. Megan Forbes from Too Cool for Middle School designed and had these produced, and they're all ethically made. There's a tag inside of my shirt that says like made by Vanessa, and it has her last name, and like it is the softest cotton. And in fact, today or yesterday, she posted on her Instagram that they are back on sale on her blog. So you guys should head over to toocoolformiddleschool.com and order one. They're well worth it. And I love my new shirt, and my students like love it. That's what I got going for me. I got candy, I got a new shirt, and I absolutely love it. And I'm actually learning a lot about what my students need to have reinforced. So I'm kind of having one of those like good teacher moments, even though the essays are either great or they didn't do any work. And I will say 95% are pretty good. And the other 5% is like, you're willfully trying to fail this assignment. And so I might let you. I might let this be one of those like hard learning moments that like, yeah, if you want to fail, like I think I'm gonna let you on this one. And it's gonna come back and it's gonna come back and we're gonna keep practicing and keep practicing to try and get towards mastery of these skills. I have to get to work. I will check in with you guys later. Have a great day. Deuces. Careful. Whoa, whoa. You guys ready for breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay. Eloise, you ready for breakfast? Yeah.
Ow.
Okay, let's go. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So last night we had a little family celebration. It was my sister's birthday, so we were over at my parents' house and I got home, sit down, I log in, I get myself a nice cup of tea. The kids are in bed. My husband's in the other room, like working on his stuff for his classroom, and I realize I don't have the rubrics with which to grade these essays. So that was a wash. So I'm on my way into school right now to make some copies, and I will be spending my prep period doing a class set of essays, which I was already like ready for, but then also I'll be staying late this afternoon and taking care of that because I don't want it to get in the way of family time later. I don't want to be thinking about it and have it like hanging over me. So I have a lot of grading ahead of me today. I also need to outline my final for my kids, which should be interesting. I'm off to school and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Good afternoon, guys. So I totally forgot to vlog at all during the day today because today was just one of those like hit the ground running kind of days. I did the copies as you saw. I got into my classroom during first period and immediately just like got into the flow of things they had to give. My students were giving a presentation on a career that they researched and they were presenting like it wasn't formal, and it's giving me some information on what I need to be teaching next quarter, like having to do with what they already know, where their skill set is, and then where I need to take them to make sure that they're hitting standards. I was out of the English classroom for quite a few years because I was teaching theater, and the last 2 years I was an itinerant teacher traveling around to different elementary schools in my district. I'm just finding that coming back into it, I'm like a 12th year, first year teacher, but I have this like base of over a decade of knowledge in teaching and practice. And I know how it should be and I know how it could be. And I'm finding myself wanting to do things right the first time, and so it's taking me a really long time to plan my units. I'm also finding that like I feel like the lessons I've learned from having taught in elementary schools where everything is so vertically aligned and skills are so defined, because you can't really move on to second grade until you master first grade skills. Truly, you shouldn't be able to anyways. It's something that I'm wanting to carry into secondary with me now, so that like in 9th grade English, kids will master these skills and they cannot pass 9th grade English without mastery. Therefore, they can't move on to 10th grade, and then 10th grade can truly pick up where 9th grade leaves off and keep moving forward. So things that we're just trying to move forward. My brain's all like jazzed about it as I'm going into grading 2 class sets of essays, because I did not get to any of it today. My prep period, instead of grading, I ended up outlining my final for my for this quarter for my kids. So like it was still productive, but like I didn't get to do the things I wanted to do. So tonight I'll be grading a lot of essays. Right now I'm working on dinner. You guys want to see what I'm making? Here. I am going to make a soup from Give Me Some Oven, and if you don't look at this vlog, you really should. It is the Cozy Autumn Wild Rice Soup. How good does that look, right? I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna be making it in my Instant Pot so that I can get it going really fast. My husband is on a walk with the kids. I'm gonna get dinner going as fast as I can and try and grade a few essays before they get back. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Let's wish me luck that I actually get these essays graded because I promised the kids they would have them back by tomorrow, Wednesday. I'd like to make good on that promise. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Hi guys, it is Thursday. Oh my goodness gracious. It was a long day today. I have been taking to Instagram to find out what some of my favorite teachers who I really admire and follow and love interacting with use in different sorts of tools. And I just found a gem that I'm sure many of you already know about, but it is new to me and it is new to most of my school. And it is called Common Lit. And Jenna Copper from Doc Cop Teaching, that's a bit of a tongue twister for me after talking all day long and my mouth's all dry. Anyways, she was talking on her stories today about how she uses Common Lit, and there's another thing called Ed Puzzle, when she is gone for sub plans. Okay, so basically Common Lit, and I think I'm gonna do a whole video on this once I've used it with my students to like really tell you how it's working. I'm kind of all over the place right now because I'm still like really exploring and like deep diving into the whole website. Today, my students, my sophomores, were just getting ready for the final. We are working on writing claims, so writing like thesis statements. So in doing that, we are working towards mastery. They are reading a different type of text every day. Yesterday they had an article. Today they were looking at a short story. Tomorrow we're gonna watch a short film. And with all of them, they are annotating, analyzing, coming up with a message and putting that message into the format of an actual claim or like a thesis statement. It was kind of a quiet day while they were reading, annotating. I would stop every now and then. We would discuss. We did a lot of talking. In fact, I can show you the notes that we have on the board here. I have a very formulaic thesis or claim statement for them for right now, but that's because the training wheels are still on here. They are getting at creating for that text, and for every text we look at this week, the author illustrates, demonstrates, whatever, the verb goes in the blank, the message that, and then they put in their message, their claim, whatever, as proven by, example 1, example 2. We're working on a whole lot of writing. We're working on a lot of analysis and critical thinking and critical reading, and that has been the entire focus of my whole entire quarter. And I'm hoping that once I get those foundational skills in place and that they are at least close to mastery of like those core skills, we'll be able to move on and incorporate research and outside sources and that sort of thing to more like analytical writing next quarter. So I'm going to work a little bit more on their final. I do have one more class set of essays to get to, the Lord of the Flies essays that they turned in last week. I'm gonna grade those tonight. There are 40 of them. I can do this. I have to get back to work and I will check in with you later. I'm home. I changed into some cozy clothes. I'm about to sit down and do a little bit of work. I just need you to see the cuteness that's happening over here. What you guys watching? Yeah, you watching some YouTube videos about Ghostbusters?
It's not really Ghostbusters, it's just pretend Ghostbusters.
Just pretend Ghostbusters. Okay. I just love them. So I'm just gonna sit over here in the dining room and start grading those essays and wish me luck that I actually get them done. We shall see. Hi guys, it is Friday afternoon, and if you haven't noticed a trend in this video, this week has just been a hit the ground running kind of a week, and today was no exception. I had actually a really good day today, and I had some great conversations with my classes. I gave back their essay grades, so we got to talk about that a little bit and like what the next steps are. So it was just one of those like good teacher days. We're getting ready for finals the week after this coming one, and so the final that I've been writing, which I finished writing today during my prep, that was exciting. I'm giving to my students in 3 parts because they are in no way ready for a big long legitimate final exam. It's only the end of quarter 1, so like I think they're just not in that space. I have a couple of things that I need to plan out for that final, the like last part of the final. I need to do like a good review for them, and so I'm trying to put together like an escape room. So after my kids are in bed tonight, that is going to be something that I do because I'm really exciting on a Friday night and I plan lessons. Once she goes to bed, I'm gonna do my lesson planning and plan my, it's basically like a lit analysis review escape room. So I'm actually really excited for that. I think it'll be fun. Hey, are you ready to put on jammies? No. Okay. You want Num Nums? Yeah. Yeah. I think we're gonna have dinner in our jammies. It's gonna be a fun time because it's only like 4 something in the afternoon, but I feel like it's jammy time. we are going to head out. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said before, if you haven't subscribed, please take a moment to do so. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. What? Can you say bye-bye?
Bye.
Say thank you.